Hi everyone, it is Hallie here. You guys are getting two videos this week. So this one is more of an announcement video, and then tomorrow on Saturday, noon Pacific Standard Time, we have my new Disney vlog from when Pat and I went to Disney earlier this week for Memorial Day on Monday. And so I'm really excited for that. But today I have an announcement. I told you guys in last week's vlog that there was going to be a different, video for specifically the big announcement that I had. And here it is. I wrote a book. It is called Love, Ink, and Numbers, and it will be available tomorrow, May 31st, for both Kindle and paperback. Right now, you can go on Amazon.com right now and pre-order for the Kindle version, but the paperback book version will be available on Amazon.com on midnight for tomorrow. So I am really excited. This is 181 pages of romance, laughter, tearful, heartfelt moments. I am so excited for you guys to read it. And it's about Maya and Daniel, our main two protagonists, that despite their cultural and career differences, they're able to put that aside for their love, admiration, and care for each other, as well as their lust for adventure with and for each other. So I hope you guys enjoy this. Definitely pick you guys up a copy. I don't know. I've been so excited to talk about this book. I've been so excited, and I've just been so thankful for all of my friends and family that have been supporting me throughout this entire process. It's been an entire journey. This book has been about a year and a half in the making. I started last year, a little bit before my wedding. So I believe around May, June of 2024 last year. I just started coming up with the concepts of everything, and then I kind of put everything in fruition of actually writing things out and editing. I had Pat go through it. I had my sister Bria go through it. It was just a whole thing of just spending endless nights editing and going over it, and going back and forth and sending Bria emails of how are you feeling? Did you finish the book? How is it? And it just gives me so much joy because it just reminds me of, and this ages me, when I went down in the basement at my family's house in Missouri, and I would go downstairs and we would have our own family computer, which was, the big dinosaur monitor and everything. And I would type everything out and I would create these little stories. And then I would wait until my parents got home, or for a weekend, I would bring everybody down, because we had a small entertainment center down there, and they would sit on the couch and I would tell the story and I would act it out, and it was so much fun. So being able to kind of bring that childhood joy of what I loved, which was writing stories. And obviously, as you guys have seen, I've made that into a reality with, my BA in film productions, and being able to do what I do for my job now with broadcasting sports, and, just being a creative. But I did find myself in a way where, even though I do love my job, absolutely love it, I can't even imagine doing anything else. There was a way that it started to feel very desk life. And as you guys know, I work from home. So it was very kind of I wake up at a certain time, I get dressed, I get ready, and then I work, and then I finish work, and then I would read a book or do my own little thing, or I would watch movies with Pat, and then I would go to sleep. And it just felt very routine. And I kind of missed that way of being able to express myself through storytelling. I kind of put that on the back burner. And as you guys have seen last summer, once I got my Kindle, being able to read for fun again, and being able to kind of express myself with different things, and learning to have that work-life balance on still enjoying to have my job and recharge and have all of those things ready for me during my daily schedule programming for my job, and then also as well having time to pour into myself and do fun things and have hobbies and that type of thing, and learning how to make that coexist. And so I kept on thinking for the past 2 years that I wanted to do something, whether I wanted to still do PA work on the side on actual productions, whether I wanted to write scripts and get it green lighted, or did I want to write a book. And so I went on to writing a book, and I was really excited about it. But the one thing for me is I was I'm really tired. I'll do it next week, or I'll do it in the summer. And it just, I guess, kept on pushing it back. And one thing that I try my hardest not to do is the thing of, thinking of the perfect time to come up with something, or the perfect time to start a project or to start a business or that type of thing, that it ends up not happening because I'm so trying. At that point, I start to make excuses for myself. And finally, last year during the summer, I was like, you know what? If I keep on saying no, and I keep on waiting and pushing it back, it's not going to happen. So I put myself in gear, I put myself in drive, and we were heading on into the story lane and in Storyland where I ended up. So yeah, this book, Love, Ink, and Numbers, it definitely draws from my own personal experience with being married to my husband, Patrick, who is Cantonese, and our multicultural, multi-ethnic relationship and how that kind of coexists. And I don't know, I feel like we see it a lot often, especially since we live in California, we see so often that there are a lot of couplings like us, but I feel like there's not a lot of representation of our types of relationships in literary media. And I think this was a way to not only show my love for romance. As you guys know, I love romantic comedy novels. I love Abby Jimenez. I love Emily Henry. I love all of the feel good, warm you up inside type of romances. So being able to not only tap into that type of skill for me in terms of me writing and my love for the genre, but also this is an homage to my own love story. And I think this is one of those things that for me personally, I would read romance growing up and visualize myself having that love, which seems so far away as a young teenage girl. But as I've tapped in and had my own love story, I wanted to share that with everyone in a different font, obviously. But yes, so I am going to quit rambling. I will see you guys on May 31st. Make sure to pick up your copy. The link for it will be down below where you can purchase the book on both mediums. So yeah, well, I'm going to get started with work. I hope to see you guys soon. I will see you guys tomorrow, and happy reading. Bye.
What the dog doing?